Okay, to be honest, I feel so disconnected from pop culture anymore. Like, I have no idea what's going on with anything other than, like, video games.
Why? Like, what? What is making you... I guess you're not on social media.
I have zero social medias, even on YouTube. Like, I just watch the guys I like, and I don't really watch anything else.
I mean, that's fair.
And there are times you will say things like Wicked, and apparently Wicked's huge right now, and I'm like, I've seen like a poster.
Wicked is like, it's like the big movie event of the
is
end
it
of the
actually?
Year.
Are
it
you
is.
Like, I am using you as my funnel into the normal world.
Yes.
You could lie to me about anything and I would believe you. You could tell me the Wiggles are making a resurgence and I'd be like, hell yeah, brother.
Dude, people love the Wiggles right now.
Who doesn't love the Wiggles?
No, Wicked is huge right now. It's definitely the big movie event at the moment. Until, I guess, Avatar in December. But yeah.
Wait, is that this? That's next December, isn't it?
No, that's this December.
What? Is it?
It is. Yeah, I'm really I'm the one keeping you up to date here. Do you like being out of the loop, or do you feel like you're missing out on a bunch of stuff now when people are talking to you?
Not gonna lie, like part of it has been intentional because it's just like I don't give a shit, man.
Yeah,
it's
like you don't
like Wicked being the big thing. Cool, great. I love that people are loving it. I love that people have a thing. I don't care.
I don't care about your thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I also agree that I like wish that I could be out of the loop, but then I do get FOMO, like talking to other people. It's not so much.
That is part of the bummer. Is I complain to Christina all the time about how I have no shows or movies to watch. And I'm like, I know shows and movies are out there, but it's like, I don't know what they are because I don't pay attention.
Yeah. Like Wicked, I don't care that, like the movie itself, I don't care that much about. But I feel like just to be part of everybody else who's so excited about Wicked, I need to go see it. And so I can at least like have conversations with people for the next month.
You're a slave to the mob, and that's okay.
Thanks. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. You're a sheep, and that's fine. A lemming, hurtling towards the cultural edge.
Well, I'm so
sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Hello, and welcome back to Die on Any Hill. I'm your host, Anty, with my co-host, Mckay.
Hello, I'm here.
He is here, and this is the show where we take hot takes, plant our flags on hills, and die on them. We need to figure out how to explain this show better.
I mean that sums it up, I think. So.
Pretty much. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Well, where's the coin?
Coin! You've been flipping the coin, because I still have not found my coin.
Let me get it.
Get your phone!
I do. I have an actual
coin.
Oh, did you hear that as of, I think, a week ago, they made the very last penny? Pennies are officially no longer in production.
It's really weird. We probably should have talked about that for the cold open, but yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
It's like, I think it feels weird because pennies have always been around, but
and they're still always
in my perception of the world.
Do you think?
Well, no, they've always been around, but I can't remember using a penny to pay for anything in my life.
Yeah,
but they've always just been there.
I haven't either.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure I have, like, sometimes in the car. Like, I'll pay exact change if I see, because I have a whole thing of exact change. And so if I have the extra time in the drive-thru, there's like 5 cars ahead of me, and I have the change sitting there. Sometimes I'll take the time to count it out because I'm sitting there. But that's really the only time because I have the change in front of my face and I have nothing to do for the next like 5 minutes while this line is at a standstill. But yeah, are you going to start like holding on to all your pennies?
No, hopes I don't care that much.
That they
Yeah.
They could become worth millions in the future.
Yeah, they probably could. That's
And
great.
you're not
Love
gonna
that for
and you're not
whoever
gonna
keeps
hold
their
on to them.
pennies.
All right.
No.
I mean, just hold on to one. Just find one and then you can show your kids. It'll be like a $2 bill.
Sure.
You know how $2 bills are worth millions nowadays. Are they still?
I don't think they are.
Are they still making those?
Yeah, don't they still make them? Yeah.
Why are
Pretty
they
sure they do.
Why are they so rare if they are actively have been making them for like decades?
I don't think they're that rare.
They are rare. I've never seen one in public except for like people saying, "Hey, I got a $2 bill." I guess you probably exchange money a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
Do people pay with that?
I do deal with cash a lot more.
It says millions are still in circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Are $2 bills still being made? Well, have you ever been paid with a $2 bill?
Yes. And I've been tipped with a $2 bill. And one of my wedding gifts was a $2 bill. Well, it was a stack of $2 bills. It was very funny.
There was a 10-year hiatus between 1966 and 1976. But other than that, they're still being printed and circulated today.
Hell yeah.
Why do I never see them?
Because you're a coward. Go to Fort Knox or wherever it is. Is that where? No, that's the gold. Right? No. Where do they make $2 bills? Go Google where they make $2 bills. Go to that place and take the $2 bills.
No.
For legal reasons, don't do that.
The Federal Reserve only orders new $2 bills every few years, so it is infrequent printing. But this says there's over $3.2 billion worth of $2 bills in circulation.
God dang!
So that's like, what is 3.2 divided by 2? That's 1.7 6
Sure.
1.6 billion. Like actual dollar bills?
No. 1.55.
That means one in every, and that's like as many people are in the United States.
Yeah. So there's a $2 bill with your name on it out there.
Every single person has their own $2 bill.
Yep.
And only a couple people are hogging them all. The billionaires. All
the
their
1%.
All their billions are in $2 bills. That's why none of us poor folks see them.
I think you're onto something there. Do you think they're going to remove any other currency soon? Like, do you think they're going to just get rid of the nickel too?
The United States only has 343 million people. That's crazy. And there's like 8 billion people in the world. And like
something
not
like that.
And like only a fraction of them are in the United States. That's kind of crazy. Anyways.
That is how
that means that
the world works.
That means that we should have like 20 $2 bills each. Probably. I don't know. A lot more than one.
Do you think everybody should be given $22 bills at birth?
Yes. I think every baby should have like monopoly money. Like every person gets like so many of each bill. Every baby should be given that at birth. So like you start with so many bills. You start with $22 bills. And then you hold on to like your birth money through the... Maybe things are like...
And then you have to trade up and keep going to people you meet and being like, hey, what will you give me for these $22 bills? And then they'll give you like a moped and you go, great. And then you got to find somebody and be like, what do you give me for this moped? And am I understanding this correctly?
I mean, no, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that is essentially what you do with money is you go trade it for other things of equal or more value.
You got a good point. So I guess
I got this crazy idea what we could do with our money. Go buy a moped. Go exchange that for some more money. Then go use that money to get something even crazier. Anyways.
Yes, I don't understand why. What do you mean? This makes sense.
I don't know what I mean. I'm just saying, like, everyone in the game of Monopoly, everyone gets so many dollars at the start. Why don't people get that? Like, why don't babies? And then you could have like your birth money, and it's like a special edition of birth money or something. Like, what if you got your face? That would make it like super rare. You got your face on the money, and so then like, and think of how like how valuable celebrities' birth money would be. Like,
that would be insane. Would they be allowed to reprint it, or would it just be like a one-time?
It's just a one-time. It's just like, well, it's no. There's like so many. Like there's $22 bills. You get like so many $100 bills. It's like every baby should have a starting. No one should be born poor. No one should be born with $0. Is my. I think. Give babies money when they're born with their face on it.
He said it, guys. He solved it. He did it. Nobody should be poor. That's right.
Nobody should be born with $0. And that is something that I will make happen when you and I become president.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Anyways, back to your question about
we should
the new currency.
Sorry.
What is the next currency that they're going to get rid of?
Yeah, because I also heard that they are talking about, and this is hearsay from the interwebs, and this is me being on the interwebs, so who knows how accurate this is, that there is talk of getting rid of the nickel or stopping production of the nickel because it's more expensive to produce them.
Yeah, why did they make the nickel bigger than the dime?
That sucks.
Yeah,
we all agree that sucks, right?
It's so dumb, and they're all in size except the nickel's like bigger than the dime, and so now I guess that's probably why it takes more money. Like if they made it, or isn't the penny is slightly bigger than the dime too? Yeah, what's bigger, a dime or a penny?
Yes.
Yeah, why did they make that? Why did they make the dime so small? What were they thinking?
What idiots did this?
Our founding fathers had no clue what they were doing.
Jesus. Dumbasses.
Yeah, the nickel should be the next to go. Probably. I've never paid for anything with a nickel. Quarters. Yeah.
I like quarters. I want quarters to stay.
Dimes are great.
Yeah.
I read that it costs 2 cents to make a penny. So they were like...
Sure.
They were losing like a cent every time they made one.
Right.
But what they should have done was just say, okay, pennies are worth 2 cents now. And kept the pennies.
I feel like that would have caused way more problems than just letting...
The thing is that money means nothing, away. And they can just say whatever they want. They could be like,
that is true.
We're losing money because we told everybody that a penny only equals 1 cent, but it costs 2 cents to make. Okay, let's just say it's 5 cents now.
Sure.
And now the dime is only worth 1 cent. Because the dime is the smallest, so the dime should be the one that's worth 1 cent. And it costs not that much money to make a dime because it's smaller than the penny. So that one probably only makes 1 cent. But they're making a profit of 9 cents. How much money does it
take to make a dime?
Let's find out.
Gemini. Come here, Gemini. It costs 6 cents to make a dime. Ish.
So they're making, I guess the profit they're making from their dimes is what was covering the pennies. Imagine how much dime profit they're going to have now that they got rid of the pennies.
What?
It's costing them 6 cents to make a dime.
Yeah.
But they're just spontaneously generating 4 cents now. Because a dime is 10 cents.
Oh, I see.
And so they were losing a cent to make pennies. The extra profit from the dimes was covering that, I think.
Gotcha. So now we're just going to have more inflation.
Exactly. How much does a nickel cost? A nickel costs 14 cents. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's like 3 times its worth. That's because they made it so big. Why did they do that?
Yeah.
And why did they get rid of the penny of all when they should have got rid of the nickel? Pennies are also
they supposed to profit?
Pennies are just more iconic than nickels too. Nickels are just
I 100% agree with that.
Nickels are kind of lame. Like people will talk about like a wishing well, you toss a penny in.
That's the thing pennies were great for, is like the wishing wells, those little spinny things where you drop the coin in and it goes around the tube and flushes down.
The penny press, like those things that's in every gift shop. What are we can't use those anymore because
this is an outrage.
And instead they still got the nickel floating around that's 3 times its cost.
Who even likes nickels?
No one. I've paid for more stuff with pennies than nickels probably. Because I always have a bunch of pennies. Like nickels, you don't have that many. And then you think you found a quarter. And you're like, oh, yes. And then it's a freaking nickel. Are you kidding me? Why did they make it so big? If you made it small, I would be like, okay, that's a nickel. I don't even need to bother picking that up. But there's nothing worse than bending down and realizing it was a damn nickel.
You exerted all that effort to bend down, and it's just a nickel.
Yeah. It sucks.
I don't shit for less than 2 million.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You're getting paid to shit?
Aren't you?
No. I've been doing that for free. Yeah. This is crazy.
There's a guy who collects it in a bag, and then he pays me.
The shit fairy? Like the shit fairy?
Yeah.
Like,
you know the shit fairy. You put your shit under your pillow at night, and the shit fairy comes and gives you $5.
Or it's like, that's how the billionaires flush their toilets instead of water. It's just like $2 million bills.
Just cash.
Or their pennies, like $2 million worth of pennies just go like flood out through the toilet.
That's so gross, thinking of the logistics of that.
That's really what they do with all their spare change, is like they just they just dump it in their toilet tank. Like being a billionaire, you have like literally endless spare change. Like literally you have more money than you could ever use, so just like you might as well be flushing your toilet with it. Like that is more practical than the amount of money that is just gonna be wasted because no one's ever gonna use it.
So use it to flush shit down a toilet.
Yeah,
obviously.
So literally flush your shit with it. Yeah, I don't know if that's going anywhere else, but
I don't know. Do you think we should get rid of any cash yet?
No. What we should do is, I'm like still befuddled by the $2 bill. There's 3.2 billion of them, and I've never seen them. Like I see them when people like pull them out. How have you never seen a $2 bill? I've seen them, but it's because people pull them out as a novelty. I've never like just seen them just around in public.
I keep one in my wallet at all times
as a novelty, so you can go around and say, "Look, I got a $2 bill." You're never going to use $2
bill.
Yeah, exactly. It's a novelty thing. You're not using it as actual currency.
Novelty. It's superstitious.
Then spend it tomorrow. No, if you're
I'm sentimental.
And why are you sentimental about that one? Why is it not a $1 bill or a $5 bill?
Because I paid
you've never seen it anywhere else.
It appeared in my wallet one day.
Yeah.
And every time I've tried to remove it, it comes back.
Well, then go spend it because it'll just come back.
Yes, but then every time I have done that, my nose starts bleeding and my eyes roll back in my head and I start chanting, Xantha comes. So I choose not to.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. That's just a personal choice, you know?
It's personal choice to do the whole chant thing, or...
No. That is thrust upon me by the knowledge forced into my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. There are really no bills that I would take out, though. They're all pretty good. I do think we could add more.
Add more bills?
Yeah, there should be like... Let's just think of the gaps. There's like a $1. There's apparently $2 that people claim are out there. There's $5, $10. Okay. Why is there no $15 bill?
That is a good question. That would be. There should be a $15 and a $25 bills.
Yeah, it should be going in. Like 20 is good, I guess. 30.
I
They
think
should just
20
have
is
one for
fine.
every 5. What they should do is for
No,
every
That's no, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
every president is they add a
Yep.
new bill, and they like for like every 5
Oh, okay.
in increments
sure.
of 5. So like
I
think
think they
about
should
how
just let
much-
the president add
much-
a random bill that they desire.
that's a good idea. Every president gets their own special bill,
I
and
have
it could
dibs.
be like
I have dibs when we become presidents. I'm gonna add bill the $69 bill.
oh, that's pretty good. And
Yeah.
imagine when Bill Clinton, it could have been Bills,
Bills,
and he would have chosen like, you could also make him anything
you can
want.
pay your bills with bills.
That's true. And it could be like 100. What if it was like his exact? I personally would make it like my exact like rent payment or something. I don't know what the White House rent payment you have to pay is, but I imagine the White House rent is probably like a couple thousand, maybe.
Right,
And I would
your
make
bill
it
will
like
be exactly $2,246.93.
And so Bill's bills would be exactly $2,246, and then you would just hand that to the White House landlord.
Yeah,
That would be sick.
wait, okay, hold on. So your bill would be the rent of the White House, which you are
Yeah.
paying.
Like I would want
Or
it to
I guess
be
we're
the
splitting. We're splitting
yes,
since we're
we're gonna be
presidents.
roommate presidents. So we'll be splitting the cost
We
of
can
the
have
White
bunk
House.
beds.
Yeah, we can have bunk desks. That'd be so good. We have like bunk desks in the Oval Office.
Dibs on the top desk.
Dude, that would suck to be on the top desk. So yeah, you got it.
Why?
I mean, it would be kind of fun,
okay.
but
If you're on the bottom desk, then you have all the farts from the top desk coming down onto you.
that's true. You definitely have some that you would drop.
Absolutely.
But my point was that I would just make my bill like a recurring exact payment, so that I could just hand it out, and like I'm already printing that bill. Like it's kind of, it would not be intuitive to just make a random like number bill that I still have to get change from. I would make bills that I know that I can use and just hand over the single bill and be done with it. No Venmo.
Gotcha.
No Venmo transaction that can be traced.
Sure.
Just a clean $2,249.92 bill handed over.
Do you think your bills would then get a nickname?
I mean, they would
like
just be the name of the president, I would assume.
Yeah,
or
but
like the name of the cost, like a $5
like
bill.
$100 bill. You can call them Pennies. You could have like flashing a wad of Mickeys. Yeah, that's what everyone's gonna be saying.
Flashing a wad of Mickey. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people say like Benjamins or whatever for $100 bills. They say that,
Right.
So yeah, I do think it would just become the name of president.
That's valid. I'm still sticking with the $69 bill. That's my favorite.
That's good.
That is the funny number, as we know.
That's no longer, well, I guess it's funny if you're a millennial, but 67 is now the new funny number.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that.
It doesn't have any meaning. But
yes, that's the joke.
That's the joke.
It's just to piss people off.
And you think,
that's the joke.
like when I first heard it, I was like,
so
it does, and it pisses me off every time. Like it is a rage bait thing
Sure.
I fall for every time. But it's like, it's so close to 69. You're like, wait a second. What is the joke? And I spent so long like trying to Google, like, is there just like a sex position that's even funnier than 6'9" that people are referring to as 6'7"?
Which because I asked one of the kids I work with, like I was just straight up, hey, so just to make sure that I get the joke here, the joke is that this doesn't make sense and it pisses people off, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, great. Every generation's had one of those things.
That's true.
Also, to all the Gen Z people who are complaining about 6'7" and the stupid things that Gen Alpha is saying and doing, we're the fucking Tide Pod generation. We ate those things.
I don't
yes,
think we
that
did.
is all Gen Z. No, that Tide Pods are Gen Z.
Are you saying that you and I are Gen Z? Are we Gen Z?
Yes, we are.
I don't. No one I knew. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like I was more in the millennial. Like I feel like I aligned more with. I mean,
we're cuspers, but yeah. It depends on the topic. I think I'm way more Gen Z than millennial.
Like the whole random, like llama potato random humor from like the early 2010s. I feel like that was, which, you know, I do think that's more cringe to think about than 6-7. Like if we're looking back on this in like 50 years, what was more cringe to be randomly doing that had no meaning? It would be saying llama or potato versus going 6-7. So maybe these guys have it right. Like they've kind of mastered the random cringe a little better than we did.
Yes, you're saying, I get it. I understand the critique. But we were also in an improv group that we willingly named it with potatoes in the name.
Yeah, we did. I agree. That's why I'm saying I aligned with it. That was my humor. So
sure, that's fair. But so with the
think
6-7
how many
thing,
improv groups there are right now that are called like the 6-7s. There's probably a lot.
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway,
no, that'll be later. We have a few years before that hits. It was just interesting at work because, like I said, I talked to one of the kids I work with and was like, "Hey, just to make sure I get the joke." But the fact that the general manager where I work, who's like almost 60, this like almost 60-year-old white man, got what 6-7 was about like that. Like the first time he heard it, he was like, "Oh, I get." He was on board. Like he was in it with the kid. It was so funny because I'm like, "You are so old." Sometimes
there's no way he got it like without it being explained to him.
He did.
I think it's one of those things where you just hear like kids saying random stuff, so you also just like repeat it. But this one like actually means nothing, and people just say it to say it. And so he's actually right this one time.
No, I disagree. Because our generation's had all that crap. We've had the things we say that make no sense. Like the llama potato thing. That's a great example of us doing that exact, like, random for random sake bullshit. I think it's because he's been working with children for so long. Like, children. We're adults, but, like, you know, 18, 19, like, 18 to early 20s, early to mid 20s. And so it's like he has heard all of each generation do this for like the past however long.
Yeah. He's been through every generational.
Yes.
6-7.
He's just a nice guy and is just down to be in with the bit. So it's like, you know,
good for him. I gotta pause or charge.
Okay.
I gotta plug in my computer.
No.
I've returned.
He's returned. I am no longer alone in the void.
One sec. All right, I've returned.
He's returned. I'm once again no longer alone in the void.
Okay. Back to what we were discussing.
Yes, 6-7. I see no problem with 6-7, and I think, again, I know I've said this 1,000 times, with like every generation has their stupid nonsense, and every generation has said about the generation coming after them, "Oh, their stuff is so dumb. I can't believe they're so silly and stupid." We've all done this, all of us.
Yeah, I do. I think I don't know. It does piss me off when people do like it's. I think it's because it's okay when it's little kids doing it. I think it's when like
sure.
I don't know. People our age are trying to get in on it. Like people in my friend group will be like, "Oh, 6-7," and I'm like, "Bro, you're not 11 years old. What are you doing, man?"
Let him have fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It's expired. It's like Skibbity Toilet. Skibbity Toilet is like
sure
the dumbest thing, and now Michael Bay is making a Skibbity Toilet movie, And it's like, now that Michael Bay has touched it, this like 50,
It's done.
60-year-old guy, it's done. It's officially dead.
Yes.
And by the time 6-7 has climbed the ranks up to like people my age in their late 20s,
sure,
it's dead. It's no longer fresh. It's stale. It died.
That's valid. But I don't know. The ASDF movies, man. That was our stupid nonsense.
Those were peak in the time they came out. Yeah.
Have you gone back and watched them?
I cannot. I would be too scared to, because I know I would hate them now if I watched them.
Yeah, probably. They're definitely. Hey, we've grown, we've evolved, we've changed as human beings. That's okay.
Yeah, it's like the Disney Channel shows that do not hold up at all. It's like iCarly in my mind was like the funniest show on TV when I was a kid.
Right.
And we've since gone back and watched it, and like, this is almost like unwatchable. But I wasn't like a diehard fan of it, where I was like,
sure,
where I was like so attached to the characters that I would love to watch it anytime. It was just like, I just thought it was funny when I saw it on TV. I'm like, I gotta go back and watch this show. Maybe if I like,
didn't they reboot iCarly?
Yeah, they did. That was kind of weird. They like swore it was like the same show, but they cussed now.
Weird.
Yeah.
Why? For who? I mean, I feel like iCarly did have a huge following.
It did. Yeah, no, it was, I feel like it was kind of the cool show at the time, because it was like, it kind of mastered the weird humor well enough. Better than...
mastered? Question mark?
Okay, mastered is maybe a strong word. It got into the weird humor, I feel like, but it was more than just like a YouTube series. It wasn't like a low budget weird little YouTube series. It was like a kid standards, a high budget on TV thing that we could like that we would watch at 6 on Tuesdays or whatever. And
we remember them fondly with our nostalgia glasses, and we'll never go back and watch them.
Never go back and watch. Have you watched Big Time Rush? Did you ever watch that?
I watched like one episode as a kid, and then never again.
I never really watched it as a kid, but like a lot of my friends loved that show. And the amount of sound effects is like, if you go back and watch it, the amount of sound effects is insane. It's like, really? The whole thing with Big Time Rush was, instead of doing a laugh track, they would put some like soundboard like crash or like just some sound effect. And it was like after every single line of dialogue. And this was so much worse than like a laugh track. It was like, what was that even meant to be signifying there? It's like after every single line.
It's because it's random, and the kids are into random.
I guess that's exactly what it was. It was just random. Scooby-Doo, however, still holds up.
Holds up. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We, Christina and I watched recently, I rewatched, she watched for the first time the live action Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I think we may have done that. May have been on Halloween we did that. I adore that movie. It's not a good movie, but I love it with all of my heart. Matthew Lillard is the best Shaggy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Matthew Lillard is great. I wasn't allowed to watch that version as a kid, unfortunately. So
me either.
Yeah, and it is a pretty, like, I can see why my parents. I don't know if I would have liked it as a kid, to be honest. Like, I loved the animated Scooby-Doo, but it's so weird. The live action one is just such a weird version of it, where it's like, I don't know if I would have appreciated this as a kid.
There's some good jokes in it, though. There's some really good jokes. There are
funny jokes in there. It's like, it is like, I feel like you appreciate it more as an adult than you would as a kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of like the like, do you know the Brady Bunch movie? That is basically just a parody of the Brady Bunch.
No.
There's like a whole, like, it came out generations later, so like people knew that.
Sure.
Like the people who are excited to watch Brady Bunch when it was on TV aren't the same people that are probably watching the Brady Bunch movie. But it was like a parody of the show, rather than like, oh, this is actually the characters doing a regular Brady Bunch thing. I'm trying to, like, there's a whole running joke in, I don't remember if it's the first one or the second one, but Greg and Marcia, who are brother and sister in the show, have like a romantic relationship.
Oh God!
And it's like it's an inside joke.
That's the thing with the show, though, is like the whole cast was banging each other, right?
Yeah, it's an inside joke because apparently, like behind the scenes, the actors of Greg and Marcia had like a romantic relationship. But like, imagine if you were like a kid who loved watching the Brady Bunch. And then this movie comes out, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to watch the Brady Bunch movie!" And it's like Greg and Marcia making out. Like that would piss me off.
I would have been like, "Hell yeah!"
I would have loved that. Why didn't they do that in the show?
Been my favorite. I would have watched that movie so many times.
Or like this new Velma show. Have you heard about that?
The
HBO
one by
Max.
Oh God, yes, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Yes. And how like garbage it is.
It's just like a garbage, super pointlessly like offensive show that kind of misses everything that made the original good. But they're like trying to take
like Scooby-Doo shouldn't be offensive. Like that is keep it clean. It's fine. It doesn't need to be dark and gritty.
Yeah, it's not even dark and gritty. I'm trying to remember I can't remember any examples. It was like a couple years ago this Velma show came out. I think like the ending like reveal of the monster is like that it's Fred's mom or something, and they smash her head with like an anvil.
What?
And it's like,
bro, why?
I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Anyways, I don't know if I was going anywhere with that, but
what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
I guess it's not that different from like the bad guy in Scooby-Doo was Scrappy-Doo. So it's...
That's true.
But it was, again, that's like kind of, you have to have the outside context that everyone hated Scrappy-Doo. Like if I was just a kid watching it, I don't remember liking Scrappy-Doo as a kid, but I would have been like, this makes no sense. Why would Scrappy-Doo be the villain if I was a kid watching that movie? The
live action Scooby-Doo is my introduction to Scrappy-Doo.
Really? You don't remember him from the cartoon?
I never saw him in the cartoon. I didn't watch a lot of the original cartoon.
Okay.
I watched a lot of What's New Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, that one was great.
I, for some reason, watched like the entirety of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, if you remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a random one.
It was like this, was it 80s, 90s? I don't know.
I think it was like the late 90s, early 2000s that one came out.
Really?
I think so. It wasn't the 80s, but
I feel like, because I remember getting it from the library. I didn't watch it on TV.
Oh, you're right. In 1988 was when it came out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. I thought it was more recent than that.
God, I know my vibes. I know my animation vibes, brother.
Yeah, these are really... I don't know. I never really liked that one. A Pup Named Scooby-Doo.
That's fair.
But I did watch a lot of it. Just because it was
Speaking of calling things first time, I did yesterday, I think it was, in one of my chat groups on Discord, we're doing Wordle, and I got it in one. Got it first try. I was so excited because I've never done that before. I usually get it on the last try if I get it.
That is impressive. But
yeah,
at the same time, I'm sorry to say it's not really that impressive because it's totally random. Sorry. It's like the most that was great. I'm proud of you.
Fine.
It's just like the most impressive is getting it on 2.
Fine.
Because now you have a tiny bit of context. Now you can like be like, okay, this is what the word actually is.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this, it's fine.
No,
it's fine.
I love that you did that.
Subscribe. Tell
but
a
it was
friend.
Like, what was the word? Tell us what the word was.
Grave.
Is that the word that you always use to start with?
No.
So
I pick a different word every time.
You just had an intuition that it was grave?
I didn't even have an intuition. I was just like, yeah, grave, sure. It's 5 letters.
Okay, well, that is cool.
Not a lot of thought. But yes. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this, leave a review, subscribe, all that good stuff. Okay?
Ching! That's me cashing in one of my bills.
Oh, your Mckay bills, your whatever, 2,000.
Those me flashing a wad at Mickey.
Okay.